Dev 4, let's look at the store. And this is turning into be kind of a mess. But we'll talk about it. Atrocious attraction. Am I missing something? Full rotation gave me 2,500 points for the milestones at 43,000 for the monthly item. That's 18 rotations in 3 days. And that math is generally correct. And I'll show you an infographic. Very tight. There's not going to be another source of Valentine's or fragments. So there's nothing more that they could do than say I love you by Valentine's blitzing your mind out on Valentine's Day. That sounds horrible. And this is an infographic by GIICC. And basically, if you want to get all of the event items for the month-long event, somewhere between 4 and 6 rotations. I think Boylan did some math and it was like 4.5 rotations. I think it depends on how many teams you have and so on and so on. Also, if you have blitz credits, then this is a complete mess. And I don't know how many people this affects, but it's just really not cool the way Scopely is treating these players. Well, first, let's go back and see what they said, right? What they said on the 10th of February is that there was a problem with the Crushers of Heroes bundle. So this was a bundle that cost 1,500 cores and it gave event points. And then they very specifically said on February 10th, if a player purchased the offer, the event progress will be compensated. That did not happen. And there have been people asking about this and asking about this all weekend. And then at the very last second, with a couple minutes before the offers disappeared forever, they refunded the people back their 1,500 cores. And the people that wanted to buy the offer for 1,500 cores basically had a 20-minute window or a short window, maybe like an hour window to do that. And if you're in a different time zone or if you're asleep, there's nothing you can do. And the problem I have with that is not what their post said on February 10th. It said they would get their event progress compensated. So like this person right here is like, hey, when is it going to come through? And then it says edit at like 20 minutes to the end of the event. They refunded the cores. I can live with that. Bought the core offers to get to milestone 34. So this person said they had 20 minutes to do that. Look at this one right here. Super last minute 1,500 core refund. No one talking about this. Had the refund about 15 to 20 minutes before the milestone ended. Luckily, I was checking in game because this gave me just enough time to decide what to do and finish the next milestone. I can only assume lots of people missed out on spending those cores if they wanted to. The problem is there's no communication for 3 days. Well, the problem is worse than that. The communication was false. And if you were operating under the communication that they actually did, you were led astray. Then to give the cores back super last minute, they could have given us a head up or just to give them milestones like promised. That's what they said. They said they were just going to give the milestones. Very poor handling of this scenario by Scorpley. It's trash. Anyways, let's move on. Red Star and Horseman should give back Dark promo. So here's the problem. If you upgrade a character with red stars that requires dark promotion credits, and if you spent dark promotion credits to upgrade that character, when you upgrade that character, you're not credited back dark promotion credits. You're credited back Elite Force. It's garbage. It's absolute trash. Since you buy red stars and homers with dark promo, you get a 3 red star Hulk in the event, you should get paid with dark promo and not some half red star orbs. And I think the reason why they're doing it that way is because these are reoccurring events and they just don't want to give people dark promotion credits. They're definitely milking the whales right now when it comes to dark promo credits. The true value of the new blue ISO orb. So yesterday, I was screaming this is trash for those horrible $5 orbs. Big shout out to Harun who did the math on it. And they basically said, long story short, the expected value of the T2 ISO ion orbs is about 36,150 T5 ions. You need 1.7 million ions per character or 47 of these orbs per character. 23 characters times 47 orbs is $5,405 just to upgrade the characters to Blue ISO 5. Granted, you already have them at Gear Tier 17 and you have all the characters ready to go for a big boy apocalypse. Oh my! And I hate to say this. I thought it was more. I actually thought it was more than that, which is kind of sad that that's what I thought. Can we get a sim all for Blitz button? This would save a long time, and I have to say the answer is no. Our screen time metrics are down. That's Community Manager Whip. Okay, boss. Blitz event. Yeah, I don't like these Blitz events. I don't like them. Let's look at some offers real quick. Valentine's Day, augmented or uniques. And I don't know if they're trying to play 4D chess or what, but you can see that we've got a $20 offer for 25 pieces. And then there's another one. They've got two tabs, basically. One for $20 for 16 pieces. So I think the thinking here is that, if someone wants to buy both of them, they get less on the second one. But obviously, I'm not going to buy these. But if you're buying these, the $20 offer for 25 is a better deal than the $20 offer for 16. It's strange. I mean, it's like I'm always wondering if it's like 4D chess or if they just don't know what they're doing. This is a little bit upsetting to me also. 210 of these. I need hundreds of these, and it's a real bottleneck right now. But the good news is that a couple weeks ago when they added all those new nodes. There's a lot more nodes, but you really can only farm, maybe a dozen of them or so, maybe 24 of them a day. Not a lot, but they did open up a lot of nodes to get those. But I'm having a severe shortage on that. This offer I don't think is trash. It's a little late. I think this would be a better offer 6 months ago, but frankly, Cersei and Icarus are still quite good today. Very, very good and very strong characters. Of course, they have to be paired together to get the full benefit. And that's reasonable enough. She is hard node farmable, and this guy right here is just not going to be, 2% in premium orbs. Like they give him the Emma treatment. They're just making him not available anywhere. Also, this offer here is not the worst offer. It's actually kind of okay. It's a mediocre offer, but you get a reasonable amount of gold, trading materials, and energy. It's like a C- offer. But what's annoying to me is that they gave gold instead of gold orbs, knowing that we have an orb opening event later this week. So just keep that in mind. This will not help you in that event. And it feels very deliberate that they did it that way. Next, we have a Valentine's Day special. This was $5 last week. I'm just saying this is not a good deal. This is equivalent of about 5 to 6 training material orbs, which maybe has a boomer value of about $1 a piece. And so when there was that $5 for 200 level 4 training materials, that was a reasonable deal. And then right here, I don't know if anybody buys mega orbs anymore. They kind of like made characters super scarce. And for some people that made mega orbs more attractive because they were so stingy for that 6-month period or so where they just didn't release any characters, so that the mega orbs are more valuable because of the artificial scarcity that they've created. But I think a lot of people value mega orbs about $5. I'm not going to be buying this, but there you go. Reasonable enough, I suppose. And then this must be a hot seller for them over there. Dark promotion credits, 500 for $40. I feel like they are not making as much money as they once did on red stars because there are a lot of players that have maxed out on red stars, and it has like this cascading effect where they're not getting as much money as they once did from players because they can get relatively easy the red stars, the 7 red stars, when they have, if they have 200 of the characters already at 7 red, they open an elite 7 and it re-rolls until they get one that they don't have. So they're not making money off people like they were. And so they've definitely focused more heavily on dark promotion credits. Trash. I don't understand any of these event items. This is not a good deal. I mean, maybe this is $20. I just don't get this. These orbs do have some good things in them. I remember there was, and bonus stuff is bonus stuff. I think I pulled some Icarus, and I think there's Peggy in them as well. And then lastly, this is not really that great of a deal overall. Basically, 23 characters of Blue ISO 4 to unlock a Baby Apocalypse at Gear Tier 16. Costs, you need 715 T4s to go, 715,000 T4s to go from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4. So what this is, like, normally they charge about $100. So this is, I haven't done the exact math, but would you have to buy this offer? If you did buy it 3 times, you're barely like not quite halfway there. It's trash. I don't have a giveaway for today, but that is all. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on doing. Bye for now.